Guys, and welcome back to another Doctor Who collection update. And I know it's been a while since my last video, but that's because I've mainly been tired from work, and I know that's my excuse for a lot of the time, but it is genuinely the case with a lot of these lack of videos. But anyway, let's go on with the video. And recently I've been to two conventions, both of which have been MCon, and the first one was Worcester, and the second one was Nottingham, which I went to yesterday at the time of recording this video. So let's start with the stuff that I got from Worcester Comic Con, and as you can see in front of me, I got a photo with John Challis, who plays Boycie from Only Fools and Horses and the Green Grass, and he also plays Scorby from the Fourth Doctor story, The Seeds of Doom. So as you can see, there's my signature with from John Challis, and he was really nice guy, and if you ever get a chance to meet him, I highly suggest that you do so, because yeah, he's really nice, and I got him to sign my Seeds of Doom DVD, so that was cool. Also at the convention, Richard Franklin was attending, and I got him to sign the Third Doctor story, The Green Death, and it's also signed by the actor who played the Professor, who ended up being Joe Grant's love interest. I can't remember his name, unfortunately, but he wasn't at the convention. My friend actually got that signed for me by the guy who played the Professor at another convention a little while ago. So that was cool. Quite happy with that. So yeah, that's Richard Franklin and the Professor. Next up we have the Sixth Doctor story, which is Vengeance on Varos, signed by Colin Baker. I've already met Colin Baker before, but I was quite tempted to get a signed DVD by him, so I decided to do that. And yeah, that's pretty much all the autographs now. I also did buy a sort of, I don't know if you'd call this a figure, but it's basically one of the Product Enterprise Peter Cushing remote control movie Daleks. So yeah, really happy with this. I know they're quite rare if you have the box for these. I have the box, but it's in a cupboard at the moment, so I hope to keep that for a long period of time. So yeah, really happy with this. Bought this for about £45. Was originally 50, but had a bit of a negotiation and reduced the price by £5, so I'm quite happy with that. So yeah, if you do get these figures, make sure that you buy the box, because without the box the value isn't as high as it would be with its like original packaging. It's the same with a lot of Doctor Who merchandise and other collectibles. You have to have the box, otherwise it's not worth very much at all. So yeah, that's that. Really happy with that figure, or I don't know if you call this a figure or a statue or a collectible. I think it's more of a collectible, to be honest. So yeah, I'm really happy with that. And then in between these conventions, I went to a charity shop which is near me, and I picked up a pretty good bargain actually, and that is the Three Doctors 40th Anniversary Edition Collector's Box Set. I picked this up in a charity shop for, believe it or not, I picked this up for £12, which I think is an absolute bargain, and I'm really happy that I did, because I know it's quite a sought after box set, and so yeah, really happy with this. I've got the special edition, but yeah, I'm really happy to have picked this variant of the Three Doctors up. Even though I'm not the biggest fan of the story, I think it's a really nice box set, and I really like that cover design. And then after that, I bought this. My friend actually sold this to me. It's the Essential Doctor Who magazines, and it's the Master Edition. So yeah, really happy with that. I'm finally glad to have bought this. I've actually got quite a few of these now, and yeah, really happy to have finally have this in my collection. So that's pretty good. So now let's move on to the stuff that I got. The first thing I got at Nottingham was a photo with David Bradley, who plays the First Doctor in the Adventure in Space and Time, where he plays William Hartnell in that sort of documentary. And he also played the first Doctor in Twice Upon a Time, and even though I'm not the biggest fan of Twice Upon a Time, it was really nice to meet David Bradley, because he's such a great actor. He's been in so many things like Harry Potter and the first Captain America film, and Midsummer Murders, been in loads of stuff, and yeah, it was really nice to meet him. He was such a great person to be around. I didn't get his autograph because I thought he's going to London Comic Con, so I might get his autograph at that event. I haven't quite decided yet because there are so many guests going to that event. It's unbelievable how much money is going to be made from that event. But yeah, it was really nice to meet David Bradley, and if you ever get a chance to meet him, I'd highly recommend that you do, because he's probably one of the nicest people that I have met at a convention. So yeah, I was surprised how tall he was actually. I mean, I'm not that tall, I'm only about 5'8" or 5'9", but yeah, it's quite surprising actually. So yeah, David Bradley was a really nice guy to meet, and yeah, really happy to have met him. Next, I met Pearl Mackie, who plays Bill Potts in the most recent series of Doctor Who, Series 10 with Peter Capaldi, his last series. And there's my photo with Pearl Mackie, and she was really, really nice. And yeah, she was attending both days, both Saturday and Sunday. And yeah, if you ever get a chance to meet Pearl, I highly suggest that you do, because I believe she's going to London Film and Comic Con as well as Peter Capaldi, so that's going to be really cool. And I did actually get her autograph as well, and as you can see, this is my autograph from Pearl Mackie, so I really like the photo as well, and I hope to get it signed by Peter Capaldi at the London Film and Comic Con, so that's going to be really cool. I imagine the queue's going to be massive, but I'm sure it'll be worth the wait. Even if he is about 65 quid or whatever. Not entirely sure on the prices, but I hope to get this photo signed, because that would probably be one of the best items in my collection, I should imagine. And this one I wasn't expecting to get. This is actually a signed book that I picked up at the convention. This is the Doctor Who Target book, sort of history of the Target books, Telos book. Sort of repeating myself a little bit there, but yeah, I never really planned on getting this. This is like a happy accident, sort of, because as I was buying this, the author was there, David J. Ho, and he actually signed the book for me. So yeah, there we go, there's his signature. Really happy with that. So yeah, really, really happy with that Doctor Who book, and it's quite a nice addition to my autograph collection. So yeah, and finally, it's a bit of an oddity. We have the City of Death DVD, but it's actually signed by Lalla Ward, who plays Romana 2. Probably the best Romana in my opinion. I think Mary Tam was really good, but I really liked Lalla Ward's Romana as well. Yeah, so the story behind this is that what happened was, my friend came with me to the convention in Worcester, and what happened was his train got cancelled, so I had to drive him all the way to Oxford Station, which was a bit of a bummer. But he said as a thank you, he will buy me the City of Death on DVD, and he will get Lalla Ward to sign it, and he did. So I'm really, really happy with that. So thank you very much. So yeah, I think that pretty much concludes this collection update for March and a bit of April as well. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you for my next video, which I'm not sure what it's going to be, but hopefully it'll be good, and yeah, I'll see you then.